We began our conversation with Felesha Boyd-Towbridge, a recent honoree into the African American Legacy Project Sports Legends of Northwest Ohio Hall of Fame, by talking about how the game of girls basketball has evolved since her playing days in the late 80s at Rogers High School to present day. Tonight, the discussion continues, beginning with how she continues to give back to the community through her work as a nurse.
Well, I started off being a direct care staff with individuals with disabilities. I've seen a lot of stuff that, that the typical people wouldn't see. They'll see a couple of our individuals out, maybe working, bagging groceries and stuff like that, but it's a little bit deeper than that. We have individuals who doesn't have a family. And I became a family, and it rearranged my livelihood to where I decided I wanted to be a nurse to help be the extended family to a lot of our individuals. But it's kind of a special area in my life, and I wouldn't take it back for one moment. Our individuals are special, and take a lot of time with them. They can give you something from that special. It gives me a lot of things to wake up for every day.
You talk about family. You're a mother. You've got some children, including a pretty good athlete in his own right, Keith Towbridge, former NFL player. Who's the better athlete, you or Keith?
I am the better athlete. I am going to continue to say I'm the better athlete. I would tell the story when you asked me about us playing, and I beat him in ball, and he still thinks I cheated, but I did not.
And I'm guessing you haven't played him since, because you're willing to retire on those laurels?
No, I'll play him again anytime. We can backyard ball anytime. I'm ready.
And you remain active not only in the nursing profession, but also coaching and mentoring as well.
Yep. Like I said, for a time that I was still doing, like, helping coaches with the girls at the Y Leagues. Anytime the girls, especially some of the girls from Rogers, I still was affiliated with, because Keith went to DeVoe, so I still talk to a lot. I still talk to Sasha all the time, Sasha Daly. Like I said, I'm still affiliated with a lot of the girls, so, we'll hang out. They was mad at me at junior high because I used to make them run a lot of line drills when they got, it was just a crazy little bunch of girls. But yes, I still try to stay active, still try to keep, even the boys. I had housed half of the Rogers basketball team in my front room 95% of the time. So, Devontae Pratt is my nephew, Clemmy Owens is Keith's, they always good friends, they all grew with each other. So yes, helping them with their, traveling with AAU, it's just, yeah, I still try to stay active, but trying to take some time to myself since those grown guys are kind of grown now.
What does this honor mean for you and your family?
It came at a time to where we were just starting to learn ourselves as, mom and dad with adult children. Keith is, retired from the NFL. He just got married a couple months ago, so we started to be, so when that came about, I'm like, and then when I found out what the project was, I felt like, me? Like really me? So I kind of didn't get excited until recently, until I got to see where everything is housed at, with all the memorabilia and stuff, and I kept saying, little old me in here with all this stuff. I was overwhelmed with it. So by all means, I am honored to be at this place at this time. Literally, don't want to say my age, but I'm 52 years old, and this is when I was 18, you know what I mean? So I'm still chasing Keith's dream. I didn't know my dreams even existed for a long time. So for this to happen and for me to be nominated by this group of guys and women, this is phenomenal. Being here is a dream, if it makes sense. When I became Player of the Year, my senior year, by all means, I didn't even, honestly, I kind of didn't even know what that meant until Mr. Snelly put me out of class. I'm like, you Player of the Year? I'm like, okay, well, he's like you're like the Player of the Year amongst all the girls. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that means. You know what I mean? So for fast forward to now, it's an honor to be in the classification of those Rogers girls that before and to now. As he said, I was the first girl at Rogers history to be a Player of the Year. And then for those girls to come behind me to do that in that way, oh my God, I'll be feeling something. I'll be itching at the games, like, oh my God, you know what I mean? So It's appreciative. Those girls make me feel to be proud to be a Lady Ram. I am most definitely proud to be a Lady Ram.